cheating. Should you confront your significant other, the outsider, or both? This is some free of charge information, my friend. I'm coming from the position of a person that's in a serious, committed, and covenant relationship. Scenario one, this man told his wife that he was going to be the classic working late. She asked him how long going to be, and he said, I don't know, but I'll be there as soon as I can. She said, do you want me to fix you anything to eat? He said, no, I'm good. So the lady got a call from her girlfriend. Her girlfriend said, what are you up to? And she said, well, I'm not doing a thing. She said, well, do you want to go out to eat and catch up on some good times, what we used to have, and talk about it? And I got some things I want to talk to you about. So she said, of course, you come on by and pick me up. So she picked up the lady. They went to the restaurant. As a matter of fact, it was the married woman's husband and her favorite restaurant. They walked in. Her girlfriend was looking over the restaurant and say, isn't that your husband over there? And she said, yes, it is. So she told her friend, excuse me. She walked over to the table and I know you want to know the answer, right? Scenario two, this woman told her husband that she was going to the gym to work out like she normally does. And he said, okay. So the man went to the park to walk. And lo and behold, he seen his wife walking in the park holding hand with her trainer. The man walked over to his wife after seeing his wife holding hand with this guy. And what do you think he did? I know you want to know the answer to that. If you come into a situation like this, you got to look at it like this, people. There's a possibility anything could happen. You cannot say what a person will or will not do, but some of you have walked into a situation similar to this, and some of you, there's a possibility that you will, but keep in mind that all things are possible. So if this is you, you need to use wisdom, meaning that the person, the outside person, may not know that your significant other is in a serious, committed, and covenant relationship. That is a possibility. And on the flip side of it, the person may know, but you don't know. So what should you do? You need to use wisdom, knowledge, understanding, discernment. Keep your cool no matter what. You can go over and let your mate know that you see him or her. But at this point, you got to think, what is my next move? The next move is you can introduce yourself to that person, and then your mate will know that you see him or her, and don't do anything. At that point, just say, I'll talk to you later. When you get home, go ahead and get that popcorn ready, because more than likely you're going to hear a lie or gaslighting. You got one or two choices. You're going to either stay there or you're going to leave. Another thing, if you really confront, you don't know what that person's going to do. You may end up in jail, incarcerated, or you may end up 6 feet under, dead. So use wisdom if you ever come to this. My recommendation is this. You pray to God and let God guide you into what you need to do, because that may be a deal breaker for you. As it is written in the book of Hebrews chapter 13:4, marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled, but whoremongers and adulterers God will judge. Checkmate. Remember this, believe this, say la vie, and amen.